Hello everyone, in this video we will be reviewing the frequently asked questions about the cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system consists of the heart, blood vessels. Blood vessels include arteries, veins and capillaries. Question number 1. The valve situated between the left atrium and the left ventricle is the A. Tricuspid valve, B. Pulmonary valve, C. Mitral or bicuspid valve, D. Aortic valve. Think the answer. So the correct answer is C. Mitral or bicuspid valve. When you look at the heart, you can see on the right side, in between the right atrium and right ventricle, there's a valve called mitral valve or bicuspid valve. On the left atrium and the left ventricle, you can see is a tricuspid valve. At the initiation of the pulmonary artery, there's pulmonary valve, and the initiation of the aorta, there is aortic valve. Question number 2. Deoxygenated blood travels right ventricle to A. Left ventricle, B. Left atrium, C. Aorta, D. Lungs. Think the answer. So the correct answer is D. Lungs. When you look at the blood circulation of the body, the blood from the left ventricle, that is deoxygenated blood, travels to the lungs where it get oxygenated and come back to the left atrium and go to left ventricle. From the left ventricle, the blood is pumped to the all over the circulation to the body. Question number 3. What is the function of a pacemaker? A. Uses the electrical impulses to control the heart rhythm. B. Removes plaque buildup in the coronary arteries. C. Replaces the heart. D. Delivers shock to the heart only when it stops beating. So the correct answer is A. Uses electrical impulse to control the heart rhythm. So a pacemaker is a medical device that uses the electrical impulses to regulate and control the heart's rhythm, especially when the heart's natural electrical system is not working correctly. Question number 4. Where is the sinoatrial node located? A. Between the left atrium and left ventricle. B. Between the right atrium and right ventricle. C. In the intraventricular septum. D. In the upper wall of the right atrium. Think the answer. The correct answer is in the upper wall of the right atrium. You can see the SA node is here. The sinoatrial or the SA node, often called as the heart's natural pacemaker, is a cluster of specialized cells located in the upper part of the wall of the right atrium. It generates electrical impulses that cause the atria to contract. Question number 5. A patient sustaining an injury to her great saphenous vein would have sustained an injury to which of the following anatomical sites? A. Neck, B. Arm, C. Leg, D. Abdomen. Think the answer. So the correct answer is leg. So when you look at the venous system, the great saphenous vein is the longest vein in the body. It runs along the length of the medial side of the leg from the foot to groin. Question number 6. From where does the aorta originate? A. Right ventricle, B. Left auricle, C. Right auricle, D. Left ventricle. So the correct answer is D. Left ventricle. You can see the aorta. This is the aorta. It starts from the left ventricle. The aorta is the largest. Aorta is the body's largest artery and originates directly from the left ventricle of the heart. It carries oxygenated blood from the heart to rest of the body. Question number 7. Which of the following statements best describes the function of the arteries? A. They carry oxygen-loaded blood from heart to other parts of the body. B. They return blood to the heart from throughout the body. C. They carry blood from the heart to other parts of the body. D. They are used to reroute blockages in and around the heart and coronary vessels. So think the answer. So the correct answer is C. They carry blood from the heart to other parts of the body. But this is a tricky question. When you look at the answer A, it says they carry oxygen-loaded blood from the heart to other part of the body. It seems it can be correct, but if you know the blood circulation, the blood from the left ventricle, that is oxygenated from the blood in the left ventricle, go around the body, that is oxygenated. But from the right ventricle, you can see that is deoxygenated blood travels to pulmonary arteries. So this is the most accurate encompassing description. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. While most arteries carry oxygenated blood, the pulmonary arteries are an exception as they carry deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Therefore, option A is not always correct. Question number 8. The large vein that collects deoxygenated blood from the upper part of the body and empties it into right atrium is the A. Inferior vena cava, B. Superior vena cava, C. Aorta, D. Pulmonary vein. Think the answer. So the correct answer is B. Superior vena cava. When you look at the picture, you can see The superior vena cava is coming from the top. The superior vena cava is the major vein that returns deoxygenated blood from head, neck, arms, and chest to the right atrium of the heart. Question number 9. The primary function of the circulatory system is to A. Digest food and absorb nutrients. B. Provide structural support to the body. C. Transport oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to the cells and remove waste products. D. Regulate body temperature and blood pressure. So it's a straightforward question. So the correct answer is C. Transport oxygen, nutrients, and hormone to cells and remove waste products. Question number 10. The main function of red blood cells is to A. Fight infection. B. Clot the blood. C. Transport oxygen. D. Produce antibodies. So think the answer. The correct answer is C. Transport oxygen. So when you look at the types of blood cells, the red blood cell is responsible for transport oxygen. It helps in oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange. The platelets are, that is called thrombocytes. They are help in blood clotting. And the white blood cells, there are several types of white blood cells are available. The main function of white blood cell is fight against infections. Question number 11. What is the main physiological purpose of the valves in the veins? A. To regulate blood pressure. B. To prevent the backflow of blood, especially in the lower extremities. C. To increase the speed of the blood flow. D. To filter waste products from the blood. So the correct answer is B. To prevent the backflow of blood, especially in the lower extremities. You can see the veins have the valves. It allows the flow of blood on the one side. Veins, particularly in the legs, have the valves to counterforce the gravity and prevent blood from pooling or flowing backward. Question number 2. The fluid that surrounds the heart and acts as the lubricant to reduce friction is called A. Pleural fluid. B. Synovial fluid. C. Pericardial fluid. D. Cerebrospinal fluid. The correct answer is C. Pericardial fluid. When you look at the heart is covered by a cover is called pericardium. The pericardial fluid is located within the pericardial sac and lubricates the heart, allowing it beat without friction against the surrounding structure. Question number 13. The myocardium is thickest around which of the chamber of the heart? A. Right atrium. B. Left atrium. C. Right ventricle. D. Left ventricle. The correct answer is D. Left ventricle. When you look at the heart's anatomy, you can see the left ventricular wall is thick. The left ventricle has the thickest myocardium because it's responsible for pumping oxygenated blood to the entire body, which requires a much greater force than pumping blood to the lungs. Question number 14. The three types of muscles are smooth, skeletal, and A. Compact. B. Cardiac. C. Contractile. D. Flexion. The correct answer is B. Cardiac. Three primary types of muscle tissue in the human body are smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. Smooth muscle is found in the walls of intestinal organs. Skeletal muscle is attached to bones and responsible for movement. And cardiac muscle makes up the heart. Question number 15. Which of the following are the smallest blood vessels responsible for the exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste products at the cellular level? A. Arteries. B. Veins. C. Capillaries. D. Arterioles. The correct answer is C. Capillaries. When you look at the anatomy of artery and veins, the arteries branches into arterioles and veins branches into venules, and they form a complex called capillaries. The capillaries are extremely thin and narrow blood vessels that connect arteries and veins, facilitating the transfer of substances between the blood and surrounding tissues. Question number 16. The coronary arteries branch off from the A. Pulmonary trunk. B. Aorta. C. Right ventricle. D. Right atrium. Think the answer. The correct answer is B. Aorta. You can see in the picture here. The coronary arteries originate from the base of the aorta and supply oxygenated blood directly to the heart muscle itself. Question number 17. What is the main function of the valves in the heart? A. To regulate the heart rate. B. To prevent backflow of blood. C. To produce red blood cells. D. Filter waste from the blood. Think the answer. So the correct answer is to prevent backflow of blood. The heart valves open and close in a coordinated manner to ensure that blood flows in only one direction through the heart's chambers. Question number 18. Which of the following describes function of platelets? A. Fighting bacterial infections. B. Transporting carbon dioxide. C. Initiating blood clotting process. D. Maintaining the pH balance of blood. Think the answer. The correct answer is C. Initiating the blood clotting process. As I explained earlier, you can see the platelets are helping blood clotting, red blood cells are helping in the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide, and white cells are helping for fighting against infections. So the platelets are the cells fragments that play a crucial role in hemostasis or stopping of bleeding by forming clots at the site of injury. Question number 19. A patient is diagnosed with a blockage in the inferior vena cava. This would most likely affect the blood flow from the A. Heart and neck, B. Upper limbs, C. Abdomen and lower body, D. Lungs. So when you look at the anatomy of the venous system, you can understand that the blockage of inferior vena cava affects the abdomen and lower body. The inferior vena cava is the largest vein that returns deoxygenated blood to the heart from the lower body and abdominal organs. Question number 20. The sound lub-dub that is heard during the heartbeat is caused by the A. Contraction of the atria and ventricles, B. Blood rushing through the arteries, C. Opening and closing of the heart valves, D. Frictional movement of heart within the pericardial sac. Think the answer. The correct answer is C. Opening and closing of heart valves. When you look at the heart sounds, the first sound, lub, the sound is caused by closing of the tricuspid and mitral valves, and the dub sound is caused by the closing of the aortic and pulmonary valves. Bonus questions. Which of the following vessels in the third order branch of the celiac trunk? A. Gastroepiploic, B. Left ulnar, C. Left cerebral, D. Right subscapular. So think the answer and leave your answer in the comment section. My channel offers guidance for the medical coding, especially to help you to prepare for the AAPC CPC examination. If you have any issues, please feel free to ask me. You can leave your questions in the comment sections, or you can email or WhatsApp me using the details displayed here. If you feel this channel is useful, please subscribe my channel and stay with me. Thank you.